I'm redoing my third speech. It is over ethos, pathos, and logos. The topic is Boys and Girls Club of America, and the three improvements I'm going to make is adding two visual aids, making a credible statement in my introduction, and also mm, having better transitions between subjects. All right, here we go. A great leader in our world, Winston Churchill, once said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." I'm Christian Goshen, and hopefully by the end of this presentation, you'll understand the significance of this quote. I understand you are potential contributors to a charitable organization, and there are many great ones out there, but Boys and Girls Club of America is the one that should grab everyone's attention. The Boys and Girls Club of America is a national organization that provides an after-school program for young people. I've spent time researching many different charities, and this one jumps off the charts to me. The Boys and Girls Club of America is the charity who deserves your contribution because of their vision and what they have already accomplished. Now, before you think I'm crazy, let me tell you why the Boys and Girls Club even exists. There has been a problem in America in the past when it comes to kids, whether you know it or not. For years, kids haven't had a safe place to go after school. According to After School Alliance, more than 14 million school-age children, which is 25%, are on their own after school. Among them are more than 40,000 kindergartners. If that stat doesn't catch your attention, I don't know what will. This is the future of America with no place to go. The only logical explanation to this is that it needs to change. Kids can oftentimes be the most vulnerable to making bad decisions after school. According to Council for a Strong America, the hours between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. are the peak hours of juvenile crime and experimentations with drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, and sex. That is the time right after school gets out. And oftentimes young kids can have parents who are still working at the time, so they can't take care of them. Obviously there is a problem. So how can we fix it? The problem that we're and still at times today are faced with is not a good one. But the positive thing is there are possible solutions. And most Americans would like to see a solution. According to After School Alliance, 9 in 10 Americans want all children and teens to have some type of organized activity or safe place to go to after school. The only rational answer is right in front of us with the Boys and Girls Club of America. Their alumni has given them tremendous feedback over the years. According to a poll answered by the Boys and Girls Club alumni and friends, nearly 9% said the club was one of the best things available in their community. Over half of the alumni members even went to the extent and said the club saved their life. It is starting to sound pretty logical to me that contributing to the Boys and Girls Club is well worth it, because the more you contribute, the more they expand. The more they expand, the brighter the future of America has. If you still aren't convinced to go this way, let me help you think of it a different way. I want you to take a step back and just visualize the side of this. Let's say the Boys and Girls Club did not exist, and no forms of after-school care exist as well. Imagine someone who has a child who has nowhere to go to after school because their parents are at work. Imagine that child on their own for 3 hours after a bus ride home on middle school. Now picture that parent attending their child's funeral because he overdosed from drugs because the child had nowhere to go after school. What can the parent think? They had to go to work to make money, but there was no option to leave their kid. Okay, now imagine life with the Boys and Girls Club. Imagine someone who can take their child to a Boys and Girls Club. Imagine that child at the Boys and Girls Club enjoying a healthy snack, making friends, and running around playing their favorite sport. Now imagine the parent pulling into the parking lot, to pick up their middle school child, and they get to see their child's smile on their face. Do you see the difference? You were just with just a small donation or a couple volunteer hours, you can change a young person's life. I hope I've made a strong case for the Boys and Girls Club of America, because it truly does mean a lot to me, and a lot to others out there as well. Boys and Girls Club is deserving of your contribution because of how they have successfully changed children's lives and how they plan on impacting even more. You know what the problem was and still is: the lack of after-school care. You know the solution to provide after-school care, and you can visualize a potential life with or without after-school care. Save a life today. Thank you.